What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. You feel me? If this is the first time you were seeing my face or this channel, I'm gonna need you to like, I'm gonna need you to comment, and I'm gonna need you to subscribe, okay? I know it's been a long time since I've been on the camera. I think the last thing I posted was months ago with an S. And I am back and I'm ready to talk. I'm planning on taking down my hair today. These braids have been in for over 4 weeks. Don't judge me, okay? I work now, y'all, and everything, so we don't have time to be going to go get our hair done every hour on an hour like I usually do. But today is not about my hair. We're just doing it while I'm talking. But I'm about to give you the story time behind my worst homecoming day. Oh yeah, boom. This is the hair. If you do not follow me on Instagram, if you do not follow me on TikTok, if you do not follow me, that's all I use really, Instagram and TikTok. If you don't follow me on those two apps, I need you to do that right now. It's at the beginning of the video and at the description box below. So make sure you do that as well. And leave a comment down below if you thought my little story time was funny. My life, I've never really got on the internet and talked about it because who does that? Like, who does that? I'm doing it now because it's over and it's like funny to me now, but at the time I did not appreciate nothing that was happening. And y'all don't make no comments about my hair because I'm about to look better literally tomorrow. And I went to work today and had to go swimming with the kids. I work with kids, and you know, my hair's been frizzy, but I didn't mind going swimming and stuff because I knew like I was gonna take this down anyway, so you know, whatever. That's just my little disclaimer. But anywho, we're going to talk about the worst experience I had going to homecoming. Now, around this time, I was in high school. I am now about to get ready to do my second year of college. I cannot believe I'm saying that out loud. And y'all didn't see none of it because of my storage and life was hitting. You know, I'm going to have a lot of stories to tell as time goes on. But anywho, we're going to just talk about this. So I was in my sophomore year of high school. I went to homecoming my freshman year and I had a date, but my date was great. So I'm thinking, you know, at this point, this is just how homecoming goes. It's just always a great time. It's not though. So, we're going to use some false names and everything like that because we're not going to do the messiness. We're not going to do the drama. And if you went to school with me and you know who I'm talking about, I don't care. I don't care because at the end of the day, I don't talk to half of the people I went to school with, which is so sad. It's so sad because some of them, like my class, we're going to be like the greatest class ever. Like we were one of the most successful classes. Like they're going to be really successful. I feel it coming. I really do. It's just, I feel like everybody's in their own bag right now. So nobody's really, you know, trying to talk every day like that. The only person I talk to really is Milan, and that's the person that y'all have seen on my channel before. But anyway, let's get back on topic. So I'm in So I'm in high school. I'm a sophomore, and I used to cheer in high school, by the way. So the person I went with was a football player. So it was very High School Musical, very cliche, you know, whatever. And I got asked to go to homecoming, I believe, like 2 weeks before. 2 or 3 weeks before. So I was planning on going by myself because the person I wanted to go with did not ask me. He did not ask me. And I feel like it was because at the time I was acting like I didn't have any interest towards him. But I was doing it trying to play like hard to get, but it backfired in my face. But whatever. So I was at a game for my little regular Friday night football game. And my friends are in the corner looking real stupid at the beginning of the game. Like they had something up their sleeve, but I didn't know what it was. So I'm sitting here like, you know, and I'm captain too, so I'm not really, like, when I be with my friends at the games, I really don't clown around with them because I'm not trying to get in trouble. So they sitting there over there in the corner looking suspicious, looking weird, and they keep talking to the boy. We're gonna call him Clown. No, Clown is mean. I gotta come up with another name. We're gonna go with Blue. Our school colors, one of them was blue, so I'm gonna go with Blue. So me and Blue never really had like anything going on for real. He was just like clean off a relationship, and in my opinion, he was not one of them types that knew how to be single and just be alone. So I think I was just somebody to talk to in the meantime, but I didn't really think of it like that when I was a sophomore because I was a sophomore. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. So Blue played football. I cheered. It was very cliche. My friends was sitting in the corner on game day and looking real weird, looking real suspicious. And I'm looking at them like what's going on? And they was like, you'll find out later. So I'm like, okay. Game goes on. I'm cheering, you know, minding my business, go Cavs, whatever else. Doing what I do. And it's halftime. So halftime rolls around. I think we did a halftime performance that night. I'm not too sure. But we did a halftime performance, I think. And then after, they like grabbed me and just dragged me to the middle of the track. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? So they dragged me over to Blue. I'm like, what is going on? And he asked me to homecoming in front of like a couple of other players and my friends. And they all sitting there like this. Because nobody would have thought that would have happened because me and Blue didn't even look like we go together for real. Like, let's be honest. And so I'm like, okay. Like, I said yes. And, you know, that was that. So every day in class leading up to that, like, he flirting around, doing what he do. Trying to do little cutesy stuff, like, before the games. Just talking to me before the games. And, you know, just always in my face. So fast forward to leading up to homecoming. So I'm picking out my outfit. You know, y'all know me. I'm going to pick something pink. I wanted pink this time because, like, the year before I did burgundy, but I wanted to do pink because in my head, I thought I was just going to do pink and it wasn't going to be a problem because I thought I was going to be dateless. But I ended up having a date, and luckily Blue was cool with wearing pink. So I was like, all right, good. So he like, okay, we could wear pink, you know, no big deal. I could just wear, like, you know, something like a splash of pink or something so I don't got to be, you know, looking like the Pink Panther going into homecoming. And I'm like, okay. He was like, basically, you just get your fit first, and I'll just base what I wear off of that. And I'm like, all right, he sound like he got a plan. But I picked out my little outfit, and it was cute. I was cute. Back then, I did not know how to take pictures that well. I'm going to see if I can find a picture and slap it in here. But that's what I wore, and I thought it was cute at the time. And I was cute. But that's what I picked, and I had showed him, like, you know, what I'm wearing. And he's like, all right, cool. This boy don't get his fit till, like, I want to say days before homecoming. But I keep forgetting that for boys, all you got to do is get a cut and have a outfit planned, and you pretty much, you good. So I didn't think of it like that. I'm just like, why you don't have your stuff? Like, I'm just tripping because it's like, boy, we are days away from this and you still don't got no outfit. Like, what's happening? But whatever. He said I got it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He showed me what he had planned. So, you know, it was okay. It wasn't nothing too like, you know. So, whatever. Fast forward to homecoming night. Homecoming night, boy, that's where things got weird. So, oh my God. So, let me tell y'all, I told y'all, Blue was fresh off of a relationship. Like, fresh off of a relationship. And it's like one of them ones where you like, oh, they finna go like all the way with it. Like, you know, the married ring. Like, that's how they was looking. So they was going through whatever they was going through, and I guess he just looked to me as the person to deal with during his healing stage, and I don't know why. I'm always a person to deal with during your healing stage, and I don't know why people keep doing that, but whatever. But anywho, the girl he used to deal with goes to my school, and yes, she's older than me. So she's asking me all these questions, like, you know, do he ever mention me? Like, you know, what does he say about me? And he's over here telling her I said stuff that I never even said, just like trying to cause like friction between me and this girl. And now that I think about it, I was a jealousy plot. Like, oh, I'm gonna mess with her to make old girl jealous. And I'm just now like, dang. But whatever. So old girl would come to me and I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you know, just being real, like, off, because I'm not trying to be your friend. Like, she was trying to be my friend so we could gossip about him together. And I'm not one of those, like, I was about to cuss. I'm not one of those girls. I'm not finna sit here and be friends with you to talk about no dude. And luckily, me and Blue never did nothing sexually or nothing like that. So I didn't really feel no type of way behind him. Like, I'm not finna defend him or do nothing, because who are you? Homecoming night, I'm telling him, the plan was for him to come to my house. The plan was for him to come to my house and we was gonna ride together, like, over there, right? So I slap him that Addy all throughout the day. I'm getting my hair, nails done, kind of just showing him little slight updates about, you know, what I'm doing and everything. And whole time he texting back, everything seemed fine. But my aunt and my uncle came over to see me for homecoming and dude was late. So I'm texting him like, where are you at? Like, I got people over here and stuff, like, waiting to see us go and stuff. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, my mom said she was not giving me my ticket. What? He said his mama is not giving him his ticket. And I'm like, bro, what are you saying right now? So I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to calm down. I'm going to give him like 20 more minutes. And if he don't say nothing like I'm coming or I'm on my way, I'm gone. So my mom pulling me in my room like, where's Blue at? Like, what's happening? And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, Mom, he's talking about his mama said that he can't have his ticket until he do something. I forgot what it was now because it was so long ago, but it was something. And then after he told me he got his ticket, I'm like, okay, so what's the deal? He was like, I'm sorry I made you run late. I'll just meet you up there now. So I'm like, okay, cool, I guess, whatever. So I get in the car. I tell my mama, like, you know, he got something going on in his crib. He said he didn't want to make me more late, so he'd rather me just drive up there and I'll meet him there. And I'm trying to keep calm, not be problematic. So I'm just like, okay, let me just go with the flow. So I get there first. I got there first. And I'm with my friends, you know, having conversation, taking pictures, you know, looking good, doing what I do. And he finally comes. So when he comes, I'm like looking at him like, he looked nice and everything, but I don't even care no more because you late. I came by myself. And when I came first. So it's just like, at this point, what are you here for? You're not a date. You're just here. So whatever. He comes and he says what up to all his little friends or whatever. And then I see him and I low-key got an attitude and he like gave me a hug. And now he want to go say hi to all his friends with me, with him. And I'm just I know it look like I'm pulling the crap out of my hair, but my hair is caught up in here. But I'm just just going with it, you know, laughing, smiling, whatever, right? All good and dandy. So we take the homecoming pictures or whatever, and we could tell, like, you could tell in the pictures, like, we both like, bro, I'm over this. Because I'm over it because you came all late and you did whatever you did and you had all your excuses. And you just over it because I'm not even vibing with you. I'm just looking at you like, go home. That's how I was feeling in my head because I'm just like, I'm ready to go. Like, You just piss me off. Because for me, with plans, if you don't follow through with the plans, I don't even want to be here no more. Like, you just killed the whole day for me. So, whatever. We take the little pictures, snappity. Then we hear a song that we both like, so we just go running back to the dance floor, right? So me and him, we dance, and people just cameras out. Like, cameras out. And I'm like, oh my God, in my head. But, like, on the outside, I'm like, okay, I look good, though, so whatever. So, cameras is out, and I'm dancing with dude. We having a good time, and it's not like that little... No, it's like a little Swayze vibe. Like, it's not like one of them type of parties. Like, you know what I mean? Where we dance twice. Now, his ex is over there staring. And I'm just, like, thinking in my head, like, why is she staring like this? Like, me and you have had conversation over and over. You know that, like, he's been trying to, deal with me. So why are you looking like you're mad when you knew... Sorry, I need some Vaseline. I keep licking my lips. It's hurting me. But you knew this was finna happen. So why are you over there looking pissed off? Or is it because the cameras is out and whatnot? But whatever. She looking pissed off. And, I turned my back for 3 minutes to talk to my friends. And he's gone. Gone. And she's gone too, but I didn't know that she was gone yet. I'm just like, oh, my date is gone. That's what I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about her. So he's gone now. And I'm just like, what the Literally, I go talk to my friends about it in the bathroom. I come out, him and ex-girl is over here line dancing together. I'm like, what? Like, what is happening right now? So now I gotta act like I don't care, but on the inside, I'm kind of pissed off, low-key. Like, I'm mad, because I'm like, no, you did not just waste my time like this. Like, no, you did not. No, you didn't. You not that bold. But he was that bold. So he's dancing now with the ex. The ex don't got no shoes on. She got her dirty feet on the ground, just dancing and stuff. And I'm not saying dirty feet because I'm hating. Anybody who knows me that has went to school with me, no matter what dance it was, prom, homecoming, whatever, I don't take my shoes off. I don't care how bad my feet are hurting. I'm not putting my feet on the floor. Like, why don't y'all bring slides or something? Why do y'all put y'all feet on the ground like that? That's just nasty to me. And we was like in like a hotel like venue. So it's just like, you know? So I see these two dancing, so I'm not talking to him no more. Like, at all. And once the whole homecoming dance is over, then he comes to ask me, hey, so me and my friends, like, we got like a little like hotel. So I was trying to see if he wanted to come with us. Now, you done danced with your ex, disappeared, didn't even show up to the crib, came late, and you think I'm finna go back to a telly with you? Crazy. So I'm not going. Like, I'm like, no, I am not going. So me, my friends, and the guy I actually wanted to go to homecoming with ended up going to Roscoe's. If you don't know what Roscoe's is, it's a chicken and waffles place, and it's fire. It's a good place to go when you're hungry. That's all I'm gonna say. So we went, and when I get there, it's all good vibes. You know, I'm seeing my friends, we talking, we just basically recapping our night, and I'm having a great time now because I'm with the guy that I wanted to go to homecoming with in the first place. Now, whether or not he knew I was having a good time, it don't matter because I was just happy to be there and be around him. So, whatever. So, we all laughing and talking. It's good vibes. We at the waiting area, you know, waiting to get our spot to sit down. And why does Blue walk in with his friends? I'm like, what the why are you here? Like, why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be at a hotel, like, shaking the bed or something? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you here? So he's here now, and I'm pissed off because why our little hostess sit us down right up next to them? So it's like my table and my group, and then Blue and his friends over there, and he with some girl. The girl that he was with, at the time, I was just scratching my head because I'm like, you was just dancing with your ex. Who's this? And she was staring at me funny too that night too. And I was just like, this. Like, she asked me, she was like, didn't you go to homecoming with Blue? And I'm like, no. Like, I just lied because I'm like, I'm not finna sit here and do this with you. If you see me dancing with him, you see me dancing with him. But at the end of the day, I came by myself and I left by myself. So I see him now with her and like all dudes. And I'm just like, okay. So me and my friends, we continue to have our little conversation, kiki. And he's looking at me like, Blue looking at me with the little side eye, like, you know, and I'm looking at him like, because, yeah, I'd rather go to Roscoe's, sit down and eat somewhere with my friends than go play around with you while you've been over here doing whatever you've been doing. No, I don't want to be here with you. No. So, whatever, we leave from the whole, like, venue and everything. So, from there on out, me and my homegirls, we came back to my house and they all spent the night at my house. And that was my night. It was very boring. It was very irritating. And it was the fact that at the end of the day, this dude still wanted some booty. You want some booty and you didn't do nothing? Like, no, that's not how that works. And then you dance with your ex. And then you end up walking out with a whole different female. And I'm not going to say this is what happened or like this is true or anything. But what I heard, you know, down the grapevine, when we went to school, like the next couple of days, like the next week or so, people telling me that the girl he went to Roscoe's with, like, they clapped. And I'm sitting here like, so you supposedly went to homecoming with me, you danced with your ex, and then you clapped the Roscoe's girl. What? Like, what the what? So I'm hearing this and I'm just shaking my head because at the end of the day, like, I wasn't talking to him or nothing, and he would try to act like he didn't know why, and I'm like, bro, you're weird. Like, you're really weird. Like, you're like low key, like, you try to be player, but our school is so small that you can't even do it right. Like, it don't make sense. And like I said, it was homecoming season. So then I look up 2 weeks later, he had homecoming with a whole different girl. Not Roscoe's, not the ex, not me, whole different girl. And this is now his alleged girlfriend. So I'm like, wow. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm just like, this is so crazy. Like, this is crazy. And to this very day, dude will hit me and tell me like to let him know when I'm back, like, in the city, because y'all know I live, I partially live in Louisiana now. And in my head, I still walk around with that same grudge. Like, no, like, you took my poor innocent feelings and did all that. And I didn't date you. I didn't even put my lips on you. And you hurt my feelings. That is personal. I was like, wow. Like, I did not like that. And sometimes the evil in me says, let me just play with you now. But then it's like, why do you even get the chance to say that you had a piece of my time like that? That's not worth it. But that was like my worst experience at homecoming. Like, it was just like, dude was really running around, like literally running the homecoming streets, and I had no clue. And my dumb behind was sitting here listening to him like, oh, you know, don't listen to everybody else, they just hating, da 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 da, you know what the bums say. And I'm listening to him, and my friends that I cheer with is like, Layla, like, he is not what you think he is at all. And I'm just like, they all up in my business with my childish self. And the same people that I was saying like was haters or whatever, one of them I'm like really, 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 really close with now in my college age. And it just blows me because I'm like, dang, if I would have listened to you, I would have like avoided this whole story, like this whole situation. But yeah, dude basically, you know, went to didn't go to homecoming with me, danced with his ex, possibly smashed the Roscoe's girl, and then went to homecoming with a whole different girl and labeled her like the girlfriend. So I was just like, and then the ex was still bothering me afterwards, asking what we did after homecoming and stuff, because I think she thought that what he did with the Roscoe's girl was with me. And I'm like, girl, no. So whatever questions you got, you need to go ask Roscoe's, because it ain't me. You know? But yeah, that's like my little story time of what happened to me at homecoming or whatever. And I just wanted to share that. I don't know how y'all feel about it. If y'all think I need to tell more story times, I got way more juicier story times than this. Please let me know in the comments. This was just a quick little video that I wanted to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not judge me or my hair, because I promise you I'm finna look fire very, very soon. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all social medias. That'll be down in the description box below. And if you have any suggestions on what you want me to film next, please let me know. And watch my last videos. All my last videos. Make sure you tap into all of those, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.